Amanda, did you smell the death that Jim Womack was talking about?
I did. Unfortunately, my truck doesn't have AC, so I drive around everywhere with the windows down. And there was one place, my truck was the one that did not have, any of the supplies like the trucker trailers hooked up. So I ran the convoy everywhere we went. So I would go ahead and try and find places that we could park and stage the mules to get through. And you couldn't not smell it. Between just the fresh dirt that was just completely moved around, and then the buzzards that you would see flying over in certain areas, and you would just catch whiffs of it, and you would look at each other and just put your head down because you knew you just didn't have
You
to.
ran in, you ran into someone who witnessed, who was where there was a church that was wiped out.
Yeah, so when we were in Montreat, that's what they were telling us. One of the locals came down and he also gave us location to another mudslide where the people went, it was on a hill, the church was on a hill, so they thought it would be better from the rushing river. So that's where the locals went into that church. And a mudslide just took the whole church out. And they got to the point where they just stopped counting bodies and just started tagging them.
Amanda, what was the name of the little town where that happened?
That was in Swananoa.
Were there any other government people from other units of government along with you that could see what you were trying to do?
As far as with us, no.
For the first 7 days, was there any FEMA help? Yes or no?
I'm not where I was. I can tell you
Okay,
that.
weren't getting a lot of help.
No, I wasn't going to get through until the local fire department called the chief of police and said, "Hey, let her through." Anywhere we went, the state troopers would stop us. I mean, 100%. And then when we would go talk to a local, they would say, "No, come on, we'll escort you down where you need to go. We'll get you through those points."
What's the spirit of the people that you've seen out there?
Yeah, they're just hopeful. I mean, we agree with everything James has said. I mean, that's exactly what you see and what it is, just controlled chaos. But when you're in it, the outside world is so divided, but when you're in it, they're so united and everybody's still willing to help everybody, any way they
But
can.
my point is, they're not beaten, are they?
Nah, they're not beating it. He said it right. They're hardy people up there.